Web3 AI and more to see.
And we are back. Welcome back to another episode of Future Watch, where we like to break down Web3 in a very simple manner. Thank you for joining us, everyone. If you're watching now live or on the replay, I really appreciate everyone for tuning in every single time. Guys, we have an action-packed show because we have the founder of A Kid Called Beast in the studio right now. We have Rafsby back on the channel, guys. We've had him on before, and now we have him on again. And now for the people in the back of the room that may not know what A Kid Called Beast is all about, it's basically an NFT project on the Ethereum blockchain. It features about 10,000 unique 3D digital collectibles called beasts. These are split into like factions or distinct groups called beast modes. The project launched back in December of 2022, and it blends art, music, fashion, and technology to connect digital and real-world experiences. Each beast reflects the owner's personality with customizable features and augmented reality elements. The project builds a strong community through shared decision-making and offers exclusive perks like branded merchandise. The project has gained popular following with a massive community of loyal, proud beast holders. Everyone here at the media group as well is a beast holder, and I'm super stoked, guys, because I make 1 year as a beast holder. It was this month of August that I bought my first beast, and I remember, Bones, if you're watching, we both bought a beast at the same time, I think 5 minutes apart, and we didn't tell each other that we're doing it either. So anyways, I'm getting excited, too excited. Guys, introducing my lovely co-host, D, one and only, and Metabeast. Metabeast, I'm not going to ask how you're doing, but it's really good to see you. D, how are you?
Oh, from the last conversation, right? Well, I'm actually doing fine. Do you really care to know? You don't know? Are you that curious?
I feel like I'm going to walk into a brick wall, regardless how I answer that question. That's what happens when you have a co-host for a wife, everyone. But anyway.
No, it's all good. Yeah, it's been a good day. Hot, but we're surviving, so it's good.
Yeah.
I can't wait to talk with Rafsby and get what's been happening in the Kid Called Beast community. He does have a limited time, so really thankful that he was able to spare some of his time to come and talk with us.
Yes. Now, if anyone has any question for Rafsby, please designate it to Raven. Raven is our moderator in the chat. She's also going to be watching you guys. If anyone's a dick, you guys already know the rules here. You're booted. So play nice, everyone. But since we have limited time, let's get Rafsby right into the studio. Anything else before we get started?
No, I don't think so.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, A Kid Called Beast founder, Rafsby. How you doing, Rafsby?
Fantastic. How are you guys doing?
Oh, man, excellent. It's been such an awesome week, so it's really glad to have you here to start it off with us right now. How have you been? I know you've been on the project before. You've been here. You kind of hung out on Aloha Friday, but a little bit different. This is more of a show to kind of really talk about Web3 and what's going on in the community. So really stoked to have you here. I also have Metabeast as well as my wife. You probably know them both.
Yeah, for sure.
And we're just going to get right into Rafsby. Now, Rafsby, I want to talk right away about these vinyl toys because I think these toys are phenomenal. Now, my wife and I are looking at what we want to purchase, but I want to pull this up right now. I remember you talked about this on the last time you came on the project.
Yeah.
And, it was kind of like just descriptions, but now we get to see it. So kind of give us a little walkthrough on what we're looking at here.
Yeah, definitely. So this is, I guess, a culmination of a lot of work and a lot of time spent. We wanted to do a vinyl toy really early on in the project. I mean, it made sense because the character has like that vinyl toy aesthetic for sure.
Yeah.
And we went through a ton of research and development to get this whole figured out. We went through, first and foremost, a ton of different design ideas and concepts, and then we started getting samples made through 23 different manufacturers in total when we were going through trying to find out who's going to design our toy and make it for us. So yeah, we got a bunch of different designs, and the one that really like had the quality and stood out to us, we decided to kind of push forward with. It was a long process of just getting everything kind of dialed in, getting the colors right, getting the Pantone colors to match everything. So it was like a lot of like back and forth shipping samples and making changes and making changes and making more changes. And yeah, we wanted to do like an NFC component to it, so it's verifiable, something that the vinyl toy industry lacks. They don't really have an authentication system, and so this is something that we used both a combination of like NFC tech and blockchain as like a means of like solving a problem, which I think like if you're in Web3, if you're doing anything in Web3, you should be solving a Web2 problem, right? Otherwise, like what are you really doing? And so like we kind of came with an initiative, not just to do like a cool collectible toy for the IP, but to also solve a problem in an industry. And so yeah, we made these authenticatable vinyl toys. They got posable arms, posable wrists, posable head. And like the whole process of manufacturing this was actually pretty crazy. Like we had a separate manufacturer that made the little miniature ski masks that go on the head. Separate manufacturer that did the bracelets that came with all the female versions.
Wow.
Little bracelets, and it's kind of like a necklace bracelet. You can wear it as a bracelet as well. It's kind of a little thing we decided to just do last minute.
Yeah.
The box came from a whole separate manufacturer, and like the box design actually was a really interesting story, because we wanted to kind of like create a box that was iconic to the like original like reveal of the NFT, with like the chains and like the whole box kind of concept, but we had no idea how to like design a box like this that would have like the chains and it would work and make sense. And so yeah, like one night I literally woke up, I literally saw the design in a dream, and I woke up at like 4 a.m. and ran to my computer and designed it while the dream was still fresh in my head, because you know dreams are they're fresh in your head for like a minute or
like
two, and
5
then,
minutes.
Yeah.
yeah, and then they just disappear unless it's something like traumatizing, I guess.
Yeah.
So I just like got up, ran to my computer, like, and just like hopped into Blender and just started designing this box. And that's like where you see that little I guess kind of hinge system at the very bottom. It's like a little hollowed out cutout, and there's just like a foam insert in there. And that was just like an idea and a concept that literally just actually came in a dream. Never had anything like that happen before. And yeah, and it turned into like the box you see here. Nobody has a box like this. Nobody's ever like utilized like that system to make a single chain kind of like latch through a packaged box.
Yeah.
And yeah, and that's kind of where that happened. Me and Caleb worked on the Caleb is one of the other founders. Me and Caleb worked on the like the design, the aesthetic, like the actual like black and white kind of silhouette look with the UV coating on the front, so it has like the silhouette of the beast. Yeah, a lot of like thought went into every component of the box. Like we looked at so many like Pinterest boards and so many like concepts of really cool packaging and things that we like that other companies did, and just like made our own like, you know, ultra. We wanted to make something that felt like a really like nice Apple or like a Samsung type packaging experience, but for a vinyl toy. Which I've looked at packaging option for vinyl toys, and it's all really like lackluster, like basic. These things are like, you know, they charge a premium, but they don't feel premium, especially when they come like wrapped in like plastic and like a really crappy box. So we wanted something that was just like a keepsake that you'd be happy to display, not just the toy, but the box itself as well too.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it was a lot of effort. Well worth it though. Like we're so happy with what we created. Yeah, like everybody, the feedback all around has been like outstanding. Everybody's so happy. You know, they said the wait was worth it, and like I know the wait was a really long time, but like I mean, this is like the product of, I guess, patience and like, you know, support.
Well, they say that good things come for people that wait, and I gotta say, I'm a big collector here, Rafsby. So like anywhere I walk, like I'm a person that keeps things in boxes, and so to see a beautiful box, I appreciate that. Like for me, and Dee knows this, and we'll probably have to buy two, because there's one we probably won't want to take out of the box ever, and just display the box, and maybe have one next to the box.
How will you know if it's gold though if you don't open the box?
That's the problem with me though, Rafsby. Like I have things that have like a digital that I have not unboxed that probably has like a gold or a chaser in there, but I don't touch it because I'm one of those guys that doesn't like to take it out of the box. So yeah,
fair enough.
So I may have a gold one day and I'll never know it, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure. And like the way they come to is like they're sealed like one of those hype beast items. Like, you know, when you go to one of those resale shoe stores or like those types of places, they have everything like plastic wrapped. So it's like it doesn't get exposed to the elements, I guess, or like people's like, mall fingerprints and stuff, like getting the shoelaces dirty and whatnot. We did the same kind of thing. So like, if it's sealed, it's sealed. Like there's no like going back once it's opened up. So like once you make the choice to unpackage it, it's like it's yours.
You're committed.
You're committed, right?
No, that's cool, man. I'm gonna pass some questions off to Metabeast and D. Metabeast, go ahead.
So the only question I have in regards to the toys for you right now, though, is there? So everybody is talking about the gold ones. I don't know if I want one. Is there anything extra special other than it's gold and there's few of them? Is there any other special surprises that I should be excited to and hope mine is a gold?
I mean, if I tell you right now, then it kind of would defeat the purpose of everything ever, right? So it's like there's no. I mean, for now, we're just kind of like leaving everything like day by day, and just kind of like, the nice thing about having NFC chips is that we can change the function of those at any time, right? Like if we decide we want to, make it an activation for whatever purpose, or like an exclusive link that gets you something, or maybe like we do a chat room that only toy holders can participate in, right? Like it has like a secret link attached to it. We can do all sorts of things like this, right? We can do, activations that are like, you can only activate this for the game, or get a coupon code that activates a specific item for the game when we launch the game by tapping your phone to the toy, right? Like there's a lot of cool functions and abilities that we have now by having these. I mean, I think of it as like, not only is it a collectible toy, but like I always thought it would be really cool to take like an item like this. And I'm so shocked that like clothing companies and like shoe companies don't do this kind of thing. Like, because it's like the ultimate missed opportunity for like community building and brand loyalty and like project loyalty, right? Like having a physical item that you can attach a chip to, and you can change the function of that chip to basically be like a smart device in people's homes, where like if you want to activate, for example, like a promo offer or a special event ticket or any kind of like added thing, maybe we like launch an album or something, or like, I don't know, or we launch a sneak peek to a cartoon, and the only way you can like watch it is by tapping your phone to the beast. I think that's just cool, being able to like do exclusive perks to the people in your community that are like most dedicated to the project. And like, I mean, obviously, like the way I kind of see it is anybody who has one of these vinyl toys is somebody who's like really dedicated to the project. They want that toy on their desk or somewhere in their home. Like they want to be able to see it every day because it's meaningful to them, right? So why wouldn't we want to show those people something cool first, right? Or something unique first. So yeah, we have that ability, which is awesome. And we're going to be looking at what we can do with it, and exploring like all sorts of different ideas and concepts. And it can be stuff that is maybe, one thing for a limited period of time, and maybe it'll change over time, because at any time we're able to do dynamic shifts in like what that activation, that function is. So really, really excited about that, and glad we kind of, went with that kind of process for how we developed the toys.
Yeah, and they
I'm
look
going to
great.
translate that to, I should probably be hoping I get one.
Well, Metabeast, if
You never
you
know.
want, I'll buy 2 of these. I'll send them to you. You can send me the gold. You were saying you might not want the gold, so I'm just saying I'll help you out.
My friend Shorty I may have made a deal with her that if I get one, I would trade with her. She, for some reason, thinks I'm going to get lucky and get one, but we'll see. I checked my tracking; it's still en route from China to the U.S. So.
The
It'll
excitement.
be worth it. Yeah.
D, go ahead.
No, so my question was like, for the people who want to get into this and probably didn't get a chance to do it yet, how much longer do they have to be able to, place an order? And also, do you think along the line you'll have like other lines or like series of,
Yeah, that's the
toys?
plan. So for now we have our first edition launch. We have, the male light, male tan, female light, male dark, and female dark as like the colorways that are available. We have the gold in between, I think it's around 2% of the entire collection has a chance to reveal a gold, and it's at random. So they're unmarked, so you won't know. We don't even know. We did it in such a way that it's like a complete surprise. So it's like,
Yeah.
because
That's cool.
we're not at the distribution center, we're not at the shipping facility. So like whatever they pull, like it's literally a luck of the draw. So even if I were to try to like get one, I can't. So so yeah, we do have marked ones in reserve as well too, and we kept kind of for like special opportunities like raffles and giveaways. You know, if we want to gift one to somebody iconic in Web3, like we have the ability to do that. And then we have the blanks, which are designed purely for creatives, people who either like just the blank aesthetic and they want to maybe experiment using it as like an AR play where they can like do camera modifications and augmentations to it. So it's like a nice like clean canvas to be able to do that kind of stuff. Or people who want to vinyl paint them, you know, do their own designs, do their own artistic kind of concepts on it, and or like mixed media if they want to like, you know, glue things to it or attach things to it or add their own kind of component. It's like the kind of DIY custom version. So we made some of those. It was a last minute decision as well, and we decided to go for it. So yeah, these are available for anybody to purchase, of course. But then we also did the free claim, which was an NFT that we had. We gave people, I believe, 2 months to mint the toy NFT, and it was for people who held a Kid Called Beast and a Bit Beast. They got to mint one per every pair that they had, and it was a free mint, and that basically grants you the toy for free, and all you do is pay shipping. Yeah, so yeah, nobody's ever done that before.
Never.
Yeah, that's awesome utility.
Well, it's costly
yeah,
too.
like,
I would assume.
Yeah. So like the cool thing about it is if you minted the NFT and you held since day one, not only do you still have your NFT, you can keep your NFT, you can do what you want with it, sell it, keep it. You have that; it's your property, right? But you also got this toy for free, which is a higher value than the mint was, which is kind of interesting, right? I don't know why most projects didn't do this. There's projects that raised, you know, 100 times more capital than we did, and they didn't do anything like that for their holders, which is to me insane. Because like what is like Web3 otherwise? Is it just like e-commerce marketplace with a different name? What is there for like being an early supporter, or like you get more value in Kickstarter campaigns than most Web3 campaigns, to be honest. Like you can get better deals by just supporting a project early on Kickstarter, like a very famous Web2 platform, than you do in most Web3 projects. Web3 projects just give you a JPEG and nothing else. And like, oh, I'm part of a community, I have a JPEG. Like why don't I just generate my own JPEGs using a bunch of AI and hand them out to everybody? And like, we're our own community now too. Like we're special. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't give you any kind of extra bonus. There's no value there. Like I'll call it what it is. Like, initially when this whole Web3 concept came out and this NFT concept came out, JPEGs were, you know, cool, like kind of a niche way to meet people, I guess, around the world. But like besides that, like what do you get? You don't get anything in most cases. Like there's no creative tools, there's no like learning ability, there's no like ability to create stuff. You can't use like your avatars, your persona, like outside of a JPEG. You don't have like any kind of 3D models. You don't have like any kind of like toys or clothes or accessories or like any cool stuff for supporting this project, which realistically, like if a project's established well, it's making money, it's got volume trading, it's got, you know, royalties. There should be some kind of exchange of value given back to the people supporting it. Like otherwise, like where's the cash going? To the founders' pockets to like fund a crazy lifestyle where they're just flying around the world all the time, going to conferences and partying. Like that's not what I signed up for when I bought any NFTs, right? And so that's kind of what we're trying to do different here. We're trying to make NFTs like a little bit more idealistic in terms of like what can they do, what is their function, what do you get for being a supporter. And so yeah, that's where we are now. Moving forward, we are working on like an anime collection, which is like in very late stages, so we'll be announcing that soon as well too. I just saw the trailer today and it's incredible. I was working on the soundtrack for it earlier today, so that'll be really fun. And then we also have the game, which is like in pretty well-developed stages as well. So we have a multiplayer game that we've been working on for a while. It's kind of like I want to say like Fortnite meets Ratchet and Clank meets like a Nintendo title. And it's like multiplayer battles with like cartoony weapons and like yeah, a lot of like sensory overload, kind of fun.
Reminds me of
action.
Splatoons.
Yeah, it is. It's inspired by Splatoon for sure. So we took like a lot of our favorite kind of like all ages games and kind of mashed them into one and put our own flavor on it. And yeah, it's been a fun process. It's something that I work on every day. We got an incredible team working on it, from 3D animators to 3D artists, coders, developers, like concept artists. Yeah, it's a really fun project to work on. Yeah, that's a exploding car we just added into the game recently. Right now we're like building out more weapons and like finishing up some like kind of final touches on this like city that we've been working on. It's a massive city too. It's like 25 New York square blocks, like real size. Like it's huge. So yeah, that's been a fun thing. Yeah, I use my like my X account as kind of just like updates on everything. I use it as like a journal, like, and like whoever wants to look at it can. It's just like that's kind of how I like keep track of like progress, because it's been 3 years and just yeah, it's I just kind of like being able to see kind of like where we started and where we're at now. It's kind of like a nice progression for me. So yeah, that's kind of like how we've been doing things. So someone just asked if is going to be PC or any console integration. So for starters, it's going to be PC and Mac, and then we're going to be looking at doing console integration following this. Once the game is like in a really stable place, we're going to be doing like most likely PS5/PS6, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and then once those are in a stable point and we're kind of in a happy place with like the gaming kind of like, I guess, all around feel, and like it's kind of built out, it's no longer like an alpha, we'll be looking at doing mobile integration, so iPhones and Android devices.
So what I love about this is, and I've been saying this about a lot of projects, and I love the fact that you guys take care of your holders and your community. That's the one thing I love about the Kid Called Beast. And I was just telling our co-host up here that I'm a proud Beast holder of 1 year. What we really love the most is experiences, and this right here looks like a very fun experience. I already know. So Metabeast,
yeah, like there's times where we're like, when we do testing, where we'll have like 4 on 4s or 5 on 5s, like team battles, where and it's like people basically working on the game, like artists or developers. There'll be points where we're like actually supposed to be working, and we're doing like bug testing and trying to figure stuff out, but we end up just like laughing and chasing each other around and like,
I'm sure.
I just like yeah, just teaming up and like screaming and like people throwing fits and stuff. It's like really it's pretty funny. And then we'll be like, and then like you'll look at the clock and be like, okay, let's get back to this, because it's been like an hour now of us running around killing each other. Let's get back to like fixing the bug we came on this call
stress testing.
Yeah. So it's like it's pretty fun. I like, it's been like I guess like a lifelong. It's crazy how like life works. When I was a kid, when I was legitimately like a kid, I think I was probably like 9 or 10 years old. I remember playing can't remember what it was. It was either like Sega Genesis or something. Like it was like an old console. And then like I remember telling myself, when I grow up, I'm gonna make video games. Right. And along that way, that dream, that 10-year-old kid dream definitely changed. Like I got older, I wanted to become like a petroleum engineer, and like then I got into like doing like DJing and like nightclubs, and then like marketing agency, and then got into finance, and like I went on all these different like things, started a bunch of different businesses, did all these different like careers, and like still do all of them. Like I still have all my businesses, and then full circle back, I'm back doing the 9-year-old dream again, building a video game, which is insane. And I'm doing it in a way where I'm like, I'm not stressed. I'm not like do or die. I'm not like in a situation financially where I'm like, I have to make this work or my dream will die and my soul will die with it. Like some people do. I'm in a situation where I'm very comfortable. And so when I'm making this game, I'm not like stressing out and like losing it because this is a do or die situation. I'm not losing passion over this. Yeah, it's just pure passion. It's like I'm just putting like every good thought and idea into it, not rushing the process, like taking my time. Everybody on the team is taking their time, like doing like their best work. We're not like rushing slop out the door. We're not like, I mean, everybody who's received any of the products like knows we're not rushing slop out the door. Like very small percentage that you'll get something that has like a defect in it or something that's not functioning. And if it does, we replace it.
Yeah.
Because that just happens. That's just manufacturing 101. Like that just happens in every industry. Like there is defects, but like when it comes to the actual quality of stuff, you're getting something that is like substantially well made, and that's like what we pride ourselves on. Like, because like, you know, it's a kid called Beast. So a kid being like your inner creativity, and then a beast like doing things at a max level, right? So it's like taking, like, imagine you were like your 10-year-old or like your teenage self right now, but you had all the skills and knowledge and know-how you have today, like the things you would be capable of as that kid, like the like you would be performing at the highest level. You would be, you know, achieving all your dreams, whether it's you know, anything creative based, intelligence based, sports based, like athletics, like whatever you decide you want to get into, with the knowledge you have now, being able to do that as a kid, that's like, that would be an insane feeling, right? We want to basically take that mentality like at any age and be able to do that, like that. And that's the, I mean, that's like, I mean, a lot of the people in the community, the creatives especially, they're living proof of that every day. Like there is no like limitation on what you should be able to do. It's just literally up to you, right? Like there's no shame in being like having a childlike creativity and being able to perform at a high level. Like why should you ever let that energy die or leave you? Like that's like you're doing yourself a disservice, especially when you only live once, right?
Yeah. And you know what I love about what you guys are doing here, and we talked about this last time you came on the podcast, was the character itself. It's so definable as a character just by the look and feel of it.
Oh yeah.
And you can pretty much, you know, customize it however you want, right?
Yep.
Your beast is however you personify towards your beast, and so forth.
That's right.
And so forth. So, and I love what you're doing right here. I'm going to pass it off to Metabeast because I'm pretty sure Metabeast has some questions. He's our poly metaversalist, Rafsby. So what that means is he likes to go to these type of experiences and show the people in the community. So I'm sure he's dying to get in the Beast side. Go ahead, Metabeast. You're muted.
I don't have much questions on the game, really.
Really?
I do want to make the comment, though, what we're seeing right there looks amazing. That water is incredible. And I remember you posting stuff kind of when I think you were starting with the water and trying to get the swimming actions down pat.
Yeah.
That's just so cool.
No, it's been like, yeah, a crazy progression. Let's see if I can hold on a sec. Let's see if I am I able to stream?
You
Like,
can share your screen. You can do a screen share.
Okay, cool. Let's see if I can I'll do like a little very short teaser. If I can get this to work without glitching out, then let's give that a go. I just double clicked it, so let's see if we can.
There's a little plus on the bottom of your dashboard.
Yeah, I see it right there.
Okay, there you go.
Awesome. So let me
and as soon as I pop it up, I'll see it whenever it shows up.
So while you're doing that, there's another same person that asked us other question. Is it mainly a shooter, or is there places to just hang and chat with others or build out rooms? Oh, maybe when he gets. Oh, if you're talking, you're muted.
There you go. You should be good, Rafsby.
Yeah.
Oh, we still can't hear him. Oh, shoot.
Oh, maybe because when he tried to screen share?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
That
we can't read lips.
Sometimes StreamYards act silly.
Are we good?
Yeah, there you go. I can hear you.
There you go.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, it auto switched my mic. That's okay. Okay, here, let's okay, here. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna kind of run through this, and like keep in mind this is like alpha. This is not ready to go yet, but I'm just gonna share, I guess, this, right? So okay. Share screen, share, and then I want to share.
You want to share?
All right.
Your entire screen?
Yeah. So it's there. I see it streaming at the bottom. So I don't know how you pull it up.
There you go.
Cool. So this is like, I guess, like the kind of lobby. starting out. So
Cool.
yeah. So yeah, some of it's obviously still templated.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're gonna go just create a lobby. I'm just gonna run a quick test. We're gonna do there we go.
Look at the leaves moving,
I
Metabeast.
know, and the little like.
Okay, so readying it up. Not if the server's on or not, but let's see.
Oh, make
What's that, like fireflies in the back?
like the sparks from the fire,
Looks like something, yeah.
like kindling.
Very nice graphics. Very AAA looking.
Yeah, it's coming along. Like we have obviously like some little refinements and things to do, but it's definitely coming along. So here we go. So yeah, it's just loading up the server. I think we'll see. I actually have no idea if the server's turned on or off right now. So hopefully this should work.
So while we're waiting, Rafsby, there was a question about building. Is this going to have like some type of sandbox functionality where people can actually build in here, or is it more of like a simulation where you just run around?
It's gonna be more like action oriented running around. Like we don't have any building modes starting out.
Got you.
I don't know why it's not loading. Okay, I guess the server might be turned off then.
Okay.
But yeah, it's going to be mostly action based. We're not doing a sandbox mode to start. Like that's huge development task, and like there's pros and cons to the sandbox thing. Like first and foremost, like our good friends Nifty Island already have that concept, so we don't really want to copy them and do the same thing. Because like what's the point of having like such a small space like Web3 and then doing the exact same thing, right? With even a smaller subset, because like we're only talking at one community, whereas Nifty Island supports like a ton of different communities, right? Doesn't make a ton of sense. Like we wanted something that was like more branded towards our identity. Here, let's just leave this. Okay, let's go create. Let's try this again.
No worries.
Okay, maybe if I would do the island map instead. There we go. Start.
And shout out to the 150 plus people watching. We appreciate you watching. If you're watching now on the live or on the replay.
There are a lot of beasts in the chat.
That's great.
Yeah, of course. When I want to show it, that's like the one time it's like.
Yes, usually the case.
yeah, it's all good. Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, but
this looks good so far. What you just showed.
Yeah,
us.
exactly. I mean, you got the menu anyways. So
yeah,
I'll do another one where we actually maybe even get you guys just playing it with us, and you can kind of give like early feedback. That I think would be a little bit cooler. Just be able to get the four of us like in a game together and just like 2-on-2 battle it out.
That'd be fun.
I'm gonna die instantly.
Go ahead, Rafsby. What's up?
But yeah, so we didn't want to make something that's like what already exists, right? Like Nifty Island's done a great job in integrating a bunch of NFT communities, and then of course for like just hanging out in like lobby mode, Decentraland does a really good job of that, right? And then Hyperfy, a few other projects do that specifically well. We wanted something that was like a title you'd play on a console, which doesn't necessarily need to be like Web3 driven or orientated. Where you could basically pick it up with a nephew or niece or your friend and just go play and just battle it out. Even if it's 20-30 minutes, quick game, and then hop off and continue on with your life, right? Not something that you have to be like in there for like 5-6 hours at a time and like spend all your time in there, right? So yeah, that's kind of like what we were going for the angle. And like we think that like we've kind of got a really interesting niche, because like name me a game that is like an all ages like team-based battle royale game with like cartoony weapons, that's like a third person shooter that is a cross platform that you can play on Mac, that you can play on PC. Like Fortnite's pretty much the only one that comes to mind, and I wouldn't even say it's like all ages, because they got like AK-47s and like assault rifles in that game, so it's like, and if it was like all ages friendly, then Disney, who's a percent owner of that game, would let Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck handle those weapons, but they don't. They've refused to allow that IP to do that, even though like they own the game. They could easily do that, and they've expressed interest in doing other kind of IP activations. So it just goes to show that it's not like an all ages friendly game. So we're kind of in a very unique situation because like when you think of games like that, like you have Splatoon, you have like your Mario Party, like typical like Mario Kart type stuff, but these are all Nintendo exclusive titles, right? You have to own a Nintendo Switch to play these games. You're never going to be able to, like, as far as I know, you're never going to be able to play a Nintendo game on PC, and you're never going to be able to play a Nintendo game on a Mac unless you do it illegally, like using an emulator or something. So yeah, so that's kind of like where we're like, okay, this is interesting. There's like a gap to be filled for like a game like this that doesn't currently exist, I guess, on the platform. So we decided like this is what we're kind of going to go all in on and just create like, you know, a lot of freedom, a lot of movement, be able to ride around in vehicles, fly around in jetpacks, be able to swim in water, have a lot of cool like movement opportunities, build a bunch of cool levels that are like, you know, anything people would want to explore. Like we've got like an Egypt map, we've got like a cyberpunk map, we have like New York City, we have Hong Kong, kind of like interesting type like maps. We have like Mediterranean, like we created so many different maps. Like I think there's like 17 different maps that are like pretty large, a lot of details. Like we have thousands of 3D models that we created all within our own style. So everything kind of matches. It's not like pieces here, pieces there. Everything's custom made. So yeah, we're just having fun with it. You know, we have our new UI that we made. This is like our own kind of version of a user interface. Like it's obviously derived from a bunch of like you know, games that we like, but we modified it in a way that it's like it's our own now.
Yeah.
And yeah, like it's you know, ongoing like development process. Like yesterday we built a flamethrower, which is really, I can show that off.
I think I've seen that. I might have it here.
Yeah, so
right
I made it, and now we have the
yeah, that's so cool, man.
That is cool.
well, here's like the actual effect for the flamethrower, which I thought was pretty cool. Let me share my screen here.
I just love how the beast looks so cool.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what stance or what they're holding or what they're doing.
Where's it? Right
It's
there.
so cool.
I wish I could. Can I just yeah, here, I'll do that. There we go. Media viewer. Okay, sweet, that works.
All right, I see you. Let me add that. Let me remove mine, and then I'll add yours. There you go.
Okay, so this is like a photon. It's basically the projectile for like a photon gun that you can be able to shoot. It's like these dual. I think I posted like the dual pistols.
Yeah.
Slowly. 1 second. Yeah, so this is going to be basically how the pistol shoots. So it's like two different colors. Like like the left one's like a green one, the right one's like a pink one. Purple. So we were basically working on these like particle effects, so that like when it shoots, it has like a muzzle flash. It has like certain like feel to it. So like when you're basically like shooting it, it has like I'll try to pause it so you can see like the detail that goes into this. So it's got like a glowing little kind of projectile, a little comet streak that has like a kind of a wave to it, and then it has like a tornado kind of element that rotates around it as it flies through the air. So it creates that cool kind of effect. And then the impact itself, yeah, you can see it better there. You have like a little tornado effect. So we had to design all these different elements, assemble them in such a way that like the color scheme like works well, that every element's seen, the little sparks that fly out of it, the little muzzle flash as you're shooting, like it glows and kind of bursts out.
Yeah.
And then you have like the splash effect. So when you look at it, there's a little electricity wave kind of going through the actual splash. There's a little shock wave that comes out of it, a little cloud, little sparks that fly out of it, little dust impacts that fly out of it. And that's the kind of end result. So when you're shooting them both, you get kind of a really fun looking weapon, right?
Yeah. It's very colorful and very bright.
Yeah, like it gives you that like dopamine hit when you're just hitting it. And then like the sound effects is a whole other component, which just makes it even more exciting, because like we're designing these sound effects and synthesizing and like making sounds using studio equipment that are just like fun, like satisfying when you shoot them. So so that's one thing. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull up something else that will be.
And I must say, go ahead.
Oh, did you get any good ideas from the community for you guys?
Oh yeah.
I saw you ask about some weapons.
That's right.
I thought I have some great ones, but I mean,
yeah, there's some good ideas. There's some good ideas that we've used already, and like more good ideas that we're going to implement. Here's another one. This is the flamethrower. Actually, this is one I actually wanted to show. So this is what the flamethrower is like.
Oh.
So, and this is like just the actual, like, it's not the gun, it's just the effect of the gun. So it like definitely has a scorchy,
Yeah.
flamey look to it.
That is rad.
Yeah, so like if you get hit with this, your character will turn into like a little crisp and run around with his hands in the air.
Get a little bit of a sunburn, eh?
I love the
sure.
attention to detail is like,
Yeah, like when you break this down, like there's a lot of stuff going on here. There's like 3 layers. There's like a little kind of a funnel that goes through in the beginning, and then there's like you have to control the particles for that. Like basically, as they come out of the gun, they have like a certain velocity they have to hit, and then you have to control like their size over the lifespan of the actual particle that comes out, so that it gets bigger as it comes out. Because like if you were to think about this, if this was an actual gun with like fuel in it, and you're like shooting it, like there'd be kind of a liquid component where it's controlled at the beginning, but then it'll, as it ignites and combusts, it'll kind of expand and dissipate as it, reaches the air, right? And like the smoke component. So like we had to spend a lot of time getting this to like a realistic, but like also a cartoony level where it's exaggerated, because like we don't want to just like purely realistic fire. We want something that is like cartoony and like kind of crazy. So yeah. And then the sound effects for it as well too. I don't know if the sound will play. Will it?
I think you didn't share the sound. It's weird. Like you have to manually share your sound on StreamYards.
Does that work or no?
Oh, I hear it. Yeah.
Oh, was that? I heard something.
Yeah. So that's the flamethrower.
He's playing it through his speaker. There we go. That's cool.
Yeah. So like. So yeah, that's pretty much like a lot of the things we've been kind of working on, like a lot of adding new weapons, adding new levels, modifying things, fixing bugs, adding new functions, adding new features, adding vehicles. Like we just come up with stuff and just we add it, and we work like late into the night. Like I was up till 7 a.m. my time yesterday. That's pretty much like how it goes. Like I wake up, I do like the daytime KeyCallB stuff, check on the community. Make sure there's no issues. If I do run into any issues, kind of fix all that kind of stuff. Do all my like North American side things, I guess, during the day, and then at night, I work with the team on video game stuff. So I pretty much like split my day into like 2 shifts. I do like a day shift and then a night shift, and then in between is when I do like my like whatever chores, errands I got to do to kind of split things up, split the day up, and not go crazy.
Compartmentalize and all that.
Yeah, compartmentalize. Yeah, go do some sports, go to the gym, go eat. I only eat like once a day most days.
Same here. I mean, I'm a breakfast person. I don't know about you, but just one meal a day.
I'm a dinner only person. Like I don't do breakfast. I don't do lunch. I just do like dinner, and I'm good. Big dinner though. Huge dinner.
Yeah, just like a big breakfast. Hey, I want to really say, big congrats to you guys on what you're doing, because you literally told us from the design of the vinyl toys to the design of this experience, you guys have literally done separate things. Like I want to go back to the toy, separate box, separate hands, separate everything. And then you combine them together. Same with the experience. You know what I mean? You guys are literally developing so much things for an experience. And this is what I've been telling my wife for constantly. Everybody wants an experience, Rafsby. And I can see like kids from all ages, and even people like me. I'm not calling myself a kid, but yeah, it makes me feel like when seeing this experience, this game, everyone looks like they're going to have a great time. And that's really what we all want, is we want someplace to culminate, hang out. And I really feel like this B-side game has that ability, and I can't wait for it to come out. Now, I know we have limited time with you. I want to be very respectful of your time. I know Metabeast has some questions for you. I'm going to hand it off to him. Metabeast, go ahead. If you can hear me, man.
Yeah, he's muted. Unmute yourself first, Metabeast.
Ooh, awesome. Okay, so I only have 2 questions. So my hat, I need a new one. Any plans to replenish the clothing parts?
Not the stuff that we already made, most likely. We'll probably have new stuff, but yeah, like we definitely will look at doing more stuff for sure.
Awesome. And then so Rustan made a comment that's something I think about too, is we're surprised, you know, the beasts aren't as big as some of the other ones. We'll just go with the apes. And I know they've been included in like the penguins airdrop, and I've seen all these other ones get included in other projects. I'm wondering, and you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but I was just wondering, is that a decision you guys make that you don't want to, which I can completely understand, the way the course of action the beast is taking and everything, or do they just not even ask us?
For which part, sorry?
So for like being included among, like with the apes and the penguins and the moonbirds, they get added to like different airdrops, like the penguins did. They included specific projects. I've seen other games where they're specifically included, or like in the Root network. There's a couple projects that have been.
The question is like, how do we get included?
Do you guys choose not to participate, or do the beast not even get asked? It's just something I was.
It's project to project, right? Some projects, like they'll obviously ask us and we'll participate. Sometimes we don't get asked and we don't participate. Other times it's we get asked but we don't participate because like the brand's vision or identity just doesn't match with what we're doing, or we don't feel that the project has like legitimate longevity. Like we don't think that it's going to be around. Like the number one thing is we don't want to direct or lead our community into cash grabs or things that are like potentially scams or like feel like rugs, because like if we put our names on something and then we say that it's good and people like trust us because they know what we do and like what we deliver, it's a big cosign then, right? Because like people know what they can come to expect from us, and if we cosign anything that comes out and it ends up being a sham or like a rug, it reflects poorly on us, right? So a lot of the time we'll just opt not to do stuff because it just doesn't have enough, like, I guess, built out longevity or like established like proof that there will be a future with the project. If it's just like a concept and it's a JPEG and there's no utility or function on day one, well, you know, a trailer for a game that is not playable at all. It's just like a fancy, you know, animation that was paid for, and it's like designed to sell a mint or an NFT. We most likely won't do anything like that. So yeah, we're very discerning with like what we get involved in. Like Nifty Island is like a good example of like a great choice for like a project building something, and like there's proof that, you know, they're building stuff that they care and they're integrating features that actually make sense. So like we happily get involved in things like that. Because it's a no-brainer. It's a benefit for them. It's a benefit for us. It's a benefit for our community. Like that kind of stuff makes sense. You know, doing stuff in Decentraland also makes sense. Like there's an established platform there, established community. Like when it comes to like coins and airdrops and tokens and stuff, like we try to stay away from that kind of stuff because most of the time it's just DJ gambling. People lose their shirts, they lose their money, and then people always look for somebody to blame other than themselves, right? And we don't want to be in that position where we get blamed for like the faults of others, especially when like we don't stand to gain anything from like participating in any of that stuff. Like there's no benefit for us doing that at all. And 90% of the time there's no benefit for the community. So
that's awesome. That's pretty much what I kind of
figured.
Yeah,
it's all like if it makes sense, if it works for both parties, we'll do it. If it doesn't, if it's like we're doing the other people a favor and there's no really benefit for the community or for ourselves, like we just won't do it.
Good deal. I did think of one more. So I know you took some time to really build up an Instagram following.
Yeah.
How has that gone? And what about Farcaster? Any plans to really dig into that?
I don't know what that. I don't know what that is.
I have the Kid Called Beast account name, which is available to you guys anytime you want it. Somebody bought it, so nobody else would take it. Just FYI.
I don't know what Farcaster is, to be honest.
Oh.
Oh, you just muted.
It's a newer social app like X. You can, when you post on Farcaster, you can actually also have it tweeted out on X. I am not the exact person to hype it up. I know somebody by the name of Odd Job who's in Decentraland who is way about it. You can mint right off the platform. They're supposed to be about the creators in the space. And what else? That's the most of what I know, but it's very similar. It's more to X, but more Web3. So
Awesome. Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to check it out.
awesome. And yeah. All right. Awesome. Thank you.
Amazing. Yeah, my pleasure.
I know you're a fanboy, man. I'm just kidding.
We're all fans. Yeah, but I know he's got to run.
Is it Rafsby? Is your time expended?
Yeah, I'm pretty much at the end of it. I gotta hop out very soon.
Okay.
Just because I gotta go for dinner, but as soon as, yeah, I mean, if I could also, I mean, obviously answer any like additional questions they kind of come out, but yeah, I think we covered like quite a bit of like a little update on what's going on with like the project in like current phase, and yeah, the toys are they're out. So get one. You have until if you have the free claim, get one. You have until the 23rd to get one. Otherwise, it won't be a free claim. I mean, we had to like put a little bit of a pace on it because like otherwise, it'd just be like holding inventory.
That's a lot of time, my friend.
Yeah,
that is a lot of time.
Yeah, exactly. It's more time that we researched how much time every NFT project ever did on a paid claim, and we like tripled that. So we're like, okay, like there's no excuses. If like you don't claim, you clearly just don't want it bad enough. Give it to someone who does. If you're not going to claim them, and yeah.
Awesome. Really quick, I want to ask you one last question before you go, and it's mainly just my experience of what I've been seeing lately throughout this space. One thing about doing this show, Rafsby, is we've been able to like really get out into the Web3 space and experience things in Decentraland and different other metaverses. So the one thing I've always noticed, there's a kid called Beast in all of these digital realms, specifically Decentraland. Like there's parties, there's like Casa Rustan, where there's like beasts everywhere, Stony Eyes, and we've met all these people, and it all leads back to the beast. And so my question for you, because for me, Rafsby, like doing this, when you started hanging out with us at the beginning of the year, we were a podcast, and now we're a media group. So for me, it feels really proud that we've upgraded ourselves and done something different here. So I want to ask you the same question: starting the beast, going through the trials and tribulations, getting things right, and putting yourself through the paces and knowing that this is fun and it's a passion project. How do you feel about things from start to now where you guys are right now?
I'm happy with it, right? Like I'm enjoying the process. I'm having fun. Like of course it's stressful sometimes. And some days I'm like, why do I even do this? Like when like I've had I've dealt with some insane people for sure. Like people that are like really ungrateful, unhappy. And that just like it's a buzzkill. It's a total buzzkill. Like, and they always say like the negativity is like much harder to drown out than positivity, I guess. Like, why would you want to drown out positivity? Is great. Like it keeps you motivated, it keeps you happy, it keeps you excited to get to work and do some cool stuff because it's just like a good feedback loop, right? Negativity, like I don't know, I try to block that stuff out in every which way possible because there's some people in this world that they're just miserable and there's nothing you can do to please them, and it's kind of like it's hard because like I'm like a type of person that like wants to try to please everybody, but there's some people that you just have to like say to yourself, you can't do it. It's not possible with this person. So yeah, just try to stay motivated, try to have fun, and enjoy the process because like that's what I'm doing this for mostly. It's like fun, right? Like if it wasn't fun, I wouldn't be doing it at all.
100%, man. And I really appreciate you giving us your time, let alone coming back on to kind of give our audience, as well as everyone watching in the community, an update on what's going on with the beast and everything else. Dee, please close this out with Rafsby.
I just gotta say, oh, go ahead, Rafsby.
Go ahead, man.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, I just want to say I'm really enjoying all the videos coming in from the Beasts with their unboxing experiences. Like the one I really enjoyed was from Nate. He was like somewhere in Washington D.C. and he had him on his scooter. I believe it was his scooter, and he unboxed it there. Mimi did one too. I'm just really enjoying all the unboxing, and people are just really excited for that. And I really want to thank you for coming on
My
and
pleasure.
just updating us. Great work, great job. This community, I mean, you probably feel it and go through it more than it shows on the surface. But from my experience, and Hinano and I and Metabeast, we're in a lot of different communities in Web3. And I gotta say, a kid called Beast, I find like they're a little bit more patient, or at
Chill.
least chill than
Chill.
other, like they're not like, when is this coming, when is this coming. So I think that also like probably really helps you and your team, when you're building stuff. So just really appreciate you and your time. Yeah,
My
thank you.
pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Awesome. Well, let's try to have you back on again if we could. Whenever you guys decide to launch the experience, I know Metabeast is dying to get in there, so am I as well. One last question before we let you go, Rafsby. When you do launch the B-side experience, how can someone actually access this? Do you need to be a Beast holder? Will it
It'll
be a
be
guest
boost
vote?
holders only to start for sure. Like we want to keep it closed, like while we develop the game further and collect feedback from the community to improve the game. And once it's at a stage where like everybody in the community is generally expressing like positive sentiment, like you see with the toys, that'll be kind of the point in which we release it to the public. And there'll obviously be some additional added perks for sure for the community and the early supporters.
Awesome. Rafsby, thank you so much for your time today. Really appreciate that. And we would love to have you come back on whenever you have the time to do so. We really appreciate you.
Thank you guys. Have a
Awesome.
wonderful
Thank
rest of
you.
the day.
Enjoy your
Take care,
dinner.
man.
Thank you so
Aloha.
much.
Raf.
Bye.
Take care. Bye for now.
That was awesome, you guys.
Yes, it was.
Well, how do you feel? I know you've been wanting to talk with him before. I mean, it's my understanding you talked with him last week at Decentraland, right? But like
Yes,
having him
last
on the show.
Monday. A week ago, Monday, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, and it's
I got
always fun
to-
having him on.
That was that. They had it was for Beyond the NFT streaming event by Sinful Meat Stick. He had Rafsby on, but they were celebrating the toys coming out. So it was mostly toy talk. So
Yeah.
it was great to actually get to ask some of these questions that I have had outside of the toy specifics. So
No, that's
and
cool.
it was really, and this way we got to see the alpha on the game, seeing part of the game. It's
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about this game because this game looks very AAA, and I don't want to like really toot the horn here, but like this looks amazing. The water, I was with you on the water. You had me at the water, but then you can see the trees moving. This reminds me a little bit of like Donkey Kong Country, but way more cooler looking, right? And like you see the little beasts, you see them flying around their jetpacks and all that. Like this has a lot of thought put into it. And I know you're dying to get in there because I'm dying to get in there as well. You know what I mean? Like we need to dedicate an entire episode of Virtual Destinations just for this experience, man. Because I can't wait to shoot them up with you guys. This is gonna be
so cool.
The one thing I didn't ask, I should have asked him this, was, I know we're not going to be able to do sandbox types of things, and that makes sense. But like, my daughter, right? All these kids, they play on Roblox for hours. I can imagine people like you and I in here playing for hours, or just having like fake coffee, right? At like the Beast pub or something like that. Because like, I can see that happening, and that's what I really want. Is I want to have a nice experience where I'm in a virtual world where I can talk to you guys. You know what I mean? That's what I want. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was.
Well,
that was.
I
Really
think
cool.
this is more. This is more game than any type of virtual world. So,
but you can talk in here, right? So like a good example is like Roblox. It's a game, but what does my daughter do with her friends? They go into a little tiny room and they talk, because sometimes we take the phones away, right? So they can only talk through their headsets on their TV, and that's how they socialize. So I can see that happening here, besides also shooting people up, right? So but this looks amazing, and even the toys, just look phenomenal. Like,
and you know, and I ever since the first day I saw this project and I looked at them, they were sharp. They looked nice. I was like,
quality. It's just
actual project, NFT project. I would like, mainly because of the art, but on top of that, it comes with a 3D file. And since then, that's what I like. Wait, and they are amazing. I am so glad that it's been the project that it has.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think nobody could sell me an ape. I don't care. Okay, well, maybe
it was like for the right price.
Just so I can say I have
Remember,
one.
I'll take the gold off your hands.
I really wouldn't want it because I don't know what it does. Maybe there's some great utility behind it. Somebody has said because it's one of the first. So what?
Mm-hmm.
It's not the first. It's not the first.
I get that.
And I don't find them. I don't care for the art. I don't at all. So
what I really enjoyed is like when he was talking is, you know, just from when he was talking about the concept of the box itself, like they had to go through about 23 like different manufacturers to get like the right one. So it's not like they just went and said the first one or second one or the cheapest one they could get is like, oh yeah, that one.
Well, but he dreamt the box. They had to make his dreams come true. In a sense,
know, that's
right.
So cool.
So, and the box is phenomenal. But like what I really love about what's going on here with the Beast is, you know, Metabeast, you said it perfectly. Like what project to where you get your 3D files, you get a physical toy, you get a bit beast, you get points on the daily, you can enter raffles, they educate you, right? You know what I mean? There's a game experience that's for us. I mean, and then who knows whatever else, because he didn't answer your question about the gold. So,
well, I did kind of ask the same question, I guess, last week. I did ask if there was going to be any utility because it's coming with the chip, because I had heard rumor of sorts that the chip allowed you to be your beast inside the game.
Oh no, that's so.
But
well, whoever.
But I don't know. He was like, I'm willing to bet there's some ideas that are being floated about for additional utility with those tags.
Yeah, and it's cool that they also take into consideration like feedback from the community too, right?
Yep.
Sorry, no.
No, you're good. I think we're all just kind of decompressing from the interview, but this has been phenomenal, you guys, and I can't wait for the anime project right here. These look fantastic right here.
Yeah.
I love this right here. You know, I mean, and they kind of surprised us with the Bit Beast, right? When we got the 3D files for that too. So can you imagine with these? These would look so cool, right? 3D
and these
files.
are 100% hand drawn, he says too. So
they look great.
I think he even mentioned it could possibly be one of the very last projects that is 100% or anime projects like this that does get hand drawn with so much AI out there now.
Yeah,
And he could be
I
right.
love this one.
Okay.
Adrodero, I agree 100%. They've given us so much already. They could disappear tomorrow. It would be disappointing because the game has yet to come in the anime, but they could disappear tomorrow, and I've gotten my money's worth.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I came into the
Awesome.
project late, and I've gotten my money's worth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I love my beasts. You know what I mean? Like I
love
found the
mine too.
right beast specifically for myself. I'm not really a fan of my beast hood, but that's okay. You know,
If you're
I got my boombox girl.
if you're not doing the raffles, they have raffles. If you're not aware of those, make sure you go to a kid called beast.com, check out the raffles. You should be earning points if you don't have your beast up for sale. Use those points to get in the raffle, because my beast here, this one, he's a winner. I won him.
Yeah.
So you can win.
Cool. I don't want to use my beast points though. That's the thing. So I don't have a lot, and I'm like, I don't want to waste them.
That was the question I had meant to ask him too. Should I be? Because I started to hold back. I've been skipping one so I could have some, because I heard rumors of the points being able to purchase things in the game or something as well. But it sounds to me like you might want to hold on to some, but you don't. It doesn't sound like you need to like hoard them. So I would get in there.
You could always buy more too. You can also add points.
Yeah, they do have that.
Yeah, so I think we should close it out, guys. I think this has been an awesome interview right here. We have 250 plus eyeballs watching. We appreciate you guys for watching. Let's close it out, guys. Final thoughts of the episode. Metabeast, how you feeling?
I don't even know. I've been trying to grill as we go too, so I'm smelling food.
What are you making? What are you cooking?
What's on the barbecue?
So you guys set a bar. You set yourself a bar. It has been raised.
Yeah.
Which bar is this?
With your guest tonight. For me. For me.
Thank you. He's been on before, you know. So
I did not know that.
But he wasn't with us on that one.
That's true.
But I mean, I did find that out earlier when because you guys mentioned it. So I did not know that.
If you want to get to know Rafsby, get to know who Rafsby really is, go watch that interview, because it's a really awesome interview, and we mainly focus on Rafsby. This one we kind of want to just focus on the beast.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
The first one of this year, not to shill ourselves, but
so yeah, you guys set a bar. Trying to think of who you could even have on here for me that might top them.
You gotta send me your wish list.
I have a couple people in my head, but I don't want to say it because I know.
Come on, guys, don't make my job.
This is a community of ears, so you know.
Well, I've given you guys a little bit of a list, and you guys had Rustan on, so and then STREAMYARD too. So
yeah,
even if it wasn't this one. So Rustan says get Josie Bellini.
Okay. And shout out to Rustan. I'm going to say it. I'm going to keep saying it, Rustan. You were a big inspiration for me. I would have never gotten this far in my AI content if it wasn't for that time you came on Aloha Friday. So let's go.
And did you hear Rafsby when Dee mentioned Rustan's place in Decentraland?
Yeah. Yeah, he loves it.
He said, I love Rustan's place.
Yes. But that was my whole point, right? You've taken us on journeys and virtual destination. The one thing I noticed when we go to different metaverses, there's a beast or a beast hood or a beast manor somewhere in between on all these journeys we go on. That is a constant. So that tells you one thing. The beasts are everywhere, you guys. So
and
go ahead.
I want to shout out Dee. Thank you so much. Just so the listeners know. Dee and I got together last night, and I got her into Decentraland for a little bit for a STREAMYARD and Rustan event.
Yeah, that was cool.
So we'll be getting her back in because there is a weekly event on Fridays and for the beasts. Make an NFT, does a DJ set and such, and you can also be a beast inside Decentraland. They're through what's called a linked wearable type thing, so you can be your beast in Decentraland.
Oh, cool.
There's a
Yes.
special way to activate to find that in your backpack, but you can do it. And I myself am always open and available to help answer questions getting in there or whatever else you might need. So feel
Awesome.
free to reach out. Thank you.
And so,
for going.
Metabeast, do we have anybody watching us right now in a Decentraland? Is anybody there hanging out?
You know what? I couldn't go in because I can't be in there and on the stream.
Got you.
It's too much for me, unfortunately.
No worries.
But I don't advertise it because it's not been. It hadn't started off smooth, but I can certainly start doing that and advertising the event and where it can be watched. So I was hoping to show D where it's gonna play.
Oh yeah.
But
I think our call came
like
home, D.
the few several minutes I was in there, that was really cool. Like when I came back the second time and I walked up the stairs to the second floor and all the art pieces were there, I was like, wow, I have to go and just take my time, and that's like a whole museum in itself. So I gotta go and check out the art because what's over there is really, really cool. So I don't want to miss any cool stuff.
Well, like I said, you name the time and I will make myself available.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah,
Otherwise, thank you, everyone. Be safe, be well, be you.
There you go, guys. This has been Future Watch. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're watching now or on the replay, we'll catch you guys next week. Tomorrow, we have the biggest bro coming on for Enter the Verse. He's going to be doing solo. So if you guys want to come and hang out with him, go hang out with him. He'll probably even drop the link. Maybe you'll come up and hang out with him as well. You'll never know. As well as on Thursday, we do have also a movie review for Jurassic World Rebirth with the Seventh Floor crew. We got Christopher, Slider, Video Shane. I'm not sure if Big Bro is going to make an appearance. I think Shay is unavailable that day, but we will be there to review that movie. And then Friday, we have the VV Mod Squad. We have an action-packed show over there as well. So tune into all the events. Is also watch the third episode of Lost Tides as well, guys. All right, I think that's all the shilling I'm going to be doing. Thank you so much for everyone watching. If you're watching now, D, anything else?
No, this was great. So happy we got to talk with Rafsby. It was only supposed to be like half an hour.
Oh, wow.
And it was like an hour. So yeah, really appreciate his time. I hope he still has time for dinner to be like, not just stuff it down, but like take time to actually enjoy what he's eating. But yeah, this has been great, and looking forward to when we can go in and play the game and just see what everyone else is doing. But yeah, guys and gals, keep putting those unboxing videos. I really enjoy watching them, from different parts of the world. So keep on putting those out, and just want to say thank you to everybody that's tuned in and listening and watching us. Until the next time.
Take care, guys. Bye, a beast. Aloha.
Yes.